the next IDE that you're going to see me developing or writing code in is the Eclipse IDE. Now I'm going to show you around a little bit of Eclipse IDE. So the idea of an IDE, again, we'll go back to the big idea, the big picture of an IDE is to allow us programmers to develop or to code our applications. That's the premise of an IDE. But within those tools, we have differences, even though we know that the main goal of the tool is one, which is to create applications, to create software. We have some differences as well. The reason why in this video, I want to show you around with Eclipse IDE. Okay. Now, if this is your first time opening up your IDE, obviously you're not going to have this code that I'm showing here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get rid of all of these. And there we go. So when you open our Eclipse IDE, this is what you're going to see. You probably won't have any of these projects. As you can see here, we still have this left tab here. Okay, this left section, which has all of our projects. So as we create projects in Eclipse, they will appear to the left here, as you can see. So you can see if I open this project here, I have this resource folder, and of course I also have this package as well. So same thing we saw when I was showing you the IntelliJ IDE, we still have the same concept, which is in Java we have to have a package where we put all of our code. So I'm going to go ahead and create a new project here. So there's two ways of doing this. You can either go to say File, New Java Project, like this, or I can show you a new way. You just right click on this panel to the left here, say New, you go to Project, and make sure you have this Java project selected. Go Next, and here we're going to say, for instance, Explore IDE, okay, and everything should be as it is. I'm going to go say Next. Okay, everything is good. I'm just going to say Finish. The moment you do that, you notice now we have our new project, and I'm going to open inside. And we have two folders here. We have the SRC, which stands for source, and we have this system library. The system library here contains all of the libraries that are needed, all of the libraries needed to create a Java project. All right, you rarely have to come here. All right, but what we're interested in is the source. So you notice the source is indeed empty. Okay, now you're gonna have to right click, say New again, and this time we want to create a package. And we're going to call this package. Now, the package name uses a reverse domain formula to allow us to have very unique package names. So we're going to say com. I'm going to say this. In this case, I'm going to say build apps with Paolo.com. Something like this. Okay, because it has to be unique. Say finish. And once we have our package, it's empty. We need to add a Java source file. Say right click again, go new. In this case, we just want a class. Okay. Now the beauty of this IDE here, we can go ahead and we have to name the class. I'm just going to call this Explore. Okay. Everything is good. And here, which method stubs would you like to create? I'm going to go ahead and have this public static void because that's our entry point. Okay. And next, I'm just going to go ahead and say finish. Once you do that, you notice right away we have our stub here. So we have the class Explore, and inside we have the main entry point, the main function method. Okay, so this indeed is where we can start writing code. Let's go ahead and system something out here. Say system. There we go, and we have the help of our IntelliJ code guessing here. I can start out that print ln, and of course I can pass here hello again. Okay, there we go. So I can say control save, or I can go and say file, save all. Okay, now how do I run my program? Easily, you can go to the top here. You see there's this green button, click that, and all of a sudden you will see at the bottom here saying hello again. So this is our console, and you can see also we can snap bottom or make it bigger or smaller as well. And to the right here, we have other things that we can look, right? We can actually add a task list. We can do all sort of things. And I'll leave that to you to go and do some research if you want to learn more about Eclipse, because as you can see, there's a lot of things that we can do with these IDEs. But the basics are the ones that I'm just showing here. And you notice here we have the outline, right? The outline of this project. So we can see here it says at top we have the package name, which we created. And then inside we have the class called Explorer, right? And then inside of that Explorer, we have this main function void. Okay, so as we create other functions, for instance, if I go here and I say public static my function like this, void my function like this, you'll notice now I have here created inside of our outline. So it's very handy as you code, you understand, you see exactly where things are, and you can tap in either of those, and you notice that the corresponding function or method is highlighted. So this is a tool that that you will see me using interchangeably with the other IDE, which is IntelliJ. But the whole idea again is that tools don't really matter. What matters is the concept that I'm teaching you. You will find later that you like one over the other, and that's totally fine. Throughout this course, you can use either of these IDEs and things should be just fine. Okay? All right, so I'll see you in the next video.